Go ahead, envy me. I'm Rap's MVP. I ain't going nowhere so you can get to know me. G unit. Southside Jamaica, Queens in the building. If y'all know me by now, y'all know I'm from Queens. So, I'm always going to be rapping for my Queens cats. Shout out to everybody in Southside Jamaica, Queens. Got a lot of family in 40Ps, Rochdale Projects, um, Baisley, all of that. The whole South Side, okay? Jamaica Ave, all of that. Queens in the building. You know what I'm saying? But Kyrie Irving today, man. Kyrie Irving put that team on his back. The Brooklyn Nets now will face the Boston Celtics in the playoffs. So Brooklyn Nets earn a spot right now. We got the Clippers versus the T Wolves. They playing for a playoff spot right now, and the Cavaliers will have another chance to make the playoffs. But Kyrie Irving, 32 points, 12 for 15, and to cap it off, he got the W. Because I'm always concerned, did you get the W first? And that's what he got. Okay, this man only missed 3 shots. He made 12 straight shots in the first quarter on his former team. He was on fire. This is what makes him elite. Because when push comes to shove, he comes due, at least on the scoring end. He's one of the deadliest elite scorers in the game today. That alone makes him a superstar. He has a skill set that almost unmatched when it comes to scoring in today's game. All right. So they get the job done. Now the pressure is on. You got to go out there and win that championship. Kyrie got to get championship number 2. Kevin Durant got to get championship number 3. You're not on a super team. Go out there and get the job done. The whole super team stuff is over with. It ended with the Lakers. So I got my wish. During the season, I got to see the Brooklyn Nets break their super team up. Then, as the whole season played out, I got to see the Lakers super team get demolished. So I'm good. Now, you're probably watching that game with the Clippers and the T Wolves. I started to come down to a conclusion. Ever since they had this play-in tournament, don't you notice they had star power inside these tournaments? What if the teams that was elected to win, that was assumed to win, had winning records? What would a play-in tournament be? It'd be a low-rated contest, you know? So the play-in tournament kind of needs superstar power to flourish. Not saying it's set up or it's rigged, but I'm just saying that it needs that type of power to set itself up, which is kind of weird. I mean, if you really think about it, they need star power to flourish, right? So you're gonna be like, hold up, it's kind of suspect if you think about it that way. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, man, Brooklyn Nets make the playoffs. They did one aspect of their job. They kind of shut me up with that aspect. All right, because I said they had no excuse for not winning. They had no excuse for not making the playoffs, especially when you got playing tournaments, because that gives you not one, not two, but 3 legit chances of making the playoffs. You can make the playoffs be a 1 through 7, 1 through 6 seed, and you lock a spot. That's one option. Number two, you could qualify for the play-in tournament. That's two. And number three, if you lose one game, you still have another chance to make the playoffs by winning another game. All right. So it is almost giving you more than one chance of making the playoffs, which is kind of unfair because it makes a lot of these seedings a little bit kind of, messed up. On the other hand, it's fun because you got to be like, yo, I got to win as much games as possible because I have to lock down that 1 through 6 spot, right? So that makes that situation a little bit different, you know. So Kevin Durant has to go out there and prove himself. I want to see if he could win, for starters, a championship without a super team. You got Kyrie Irving, that's your sidekick. That's more than enough. Now, how do they fare against the Boston Celtics? It's going to be a good contest. You got guys like Marcus Smart that could play defense. Um, you still got your studs like your Jason Tatum's and stuff like that. Even though he didn't quite live up to the reputation of what people thought he was going to be. This is a guy that looked up to Kobe Bryant. He was on that Mamba juice. You know, so it's a different story, man. We got to see how that turns out and how that whole situation plays out. But nevertheless, man, it is what it is. You know, what up, brother? See you in the building. You know, Floyd, man, you change your name so much, it's hard for me to even recognize who you are sometimes. But shout out to you, man. You're like a Marvel superhero Avenger, you know, for real, man. But Kyrie Irving put on a show tonight, man. Whether you're a fan of the guy or not, he did what he's supposed to do. He led his team to the playoffs in stunning fashion against his former team. That's how you get the job done. You know, don't want to hear no excuses. Just go out there and win. You know, Spider-Man, your best superhero, bro. You should check out that Batman movie. Yo, that Batman movie is sick. It's a little bit of dark. It's a little bit, slow paced, but I like stuff like that. Gotham City reminds me of New York. Being that a fact, I'm an urban guy like that. I'm from New York, so I think of Gotham City. I feel like that's New York for me. Yeah, he shows he's gonna have to do more proving, but hey, at least he shut people up for now. He shut people like myself up, and that's all it takes. Just go out there and win. You want to shut me up? You want to get my respect? Go out there and win. That's it. It don't take that much to please me. All right, just go out there and win. You want my nod of approval, you want my respect, go and kick some ass. And that's it. Yeah, I mean, they both played a part. I mean, I'm not going to completely take everything away from LeBron. He played a part too. I mean, he did his thing. They both did their little back and forth. But they were on the equal playing field. If you ask me, there was no like true guy that was dominant. I think both of them was extremely dominant, and this was a case where both of these guys were equal to each other. They both could have been Finals MVP if you ask me. But unfortunately, you're only going to give it to one person. I think they gave it to LeBron probably because of stats and the fact that he was a bigger name. Maybe that, but they both played their part. You got to give them their respect. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't go as far to say he's a first option. He's still a second option to me. He still plays second fiddle to LeBron, if you ask me. And he's playing second fiddle to Kevin Durant unless he takes that away from him. He has his chance right now to prove people wrong and take it away. All you got to do is go out there and perform. Let your level of basketball do the talking. You know, I'm not a LeBron hater. I'm not a Kevin Durant hater. I'm a realist. I just look at basketball games and show me what you got. If you win, you get all the credit. You lose, I got to criticize you. I got to throw you under the bus. It's simple as that. Especially if you're on a championship contender. If you're on a team that nobody suspects to win, I'm not going to sit down here and make videos on the Houston Rockets. Okay? Houston Rockets aren't the title contender. They aren't elite. So why the fuck would I be sitting here criticizing and having the same energy for the Houston Rockets that I would have for the Milwaukee Bucks or the Lakers or the Nets, teams like that. Yeah, he does. And if he does it by beating Kevin Durant 2 times in a row, then yeah, he would do it. He on that road, man. He's in his prime. He's fighting for the supremacy of being called the best player of this generation. Right now, he could back it up. He got one title out of this generation so far. 2029 would be the last year of this generation. So he will have a chance to take over this NBA era. Well, hey, that's up to Rob Palinka if he gonna listen to LeBron again. We all know he's LeBron's puppet. You know, LeBron is a media job. I mean, he's a media puppet himself because all he does is make excuses with the media. Now, you can sit down there and try to defend that. I got receipts, I got proof, and that's just that. Ain't nothing you're gonna say to change my mind on that. You know, I liked it LeBron a little much more better when he was a basketball player and less of a guy um, attracted by the media. But you can't tell people nothing. You got all these people on here that accuse people of this and that, but yet at the same time, all you doing is defending LeBron James yourself. That's a form of bias. Oh, you're biased, man. You This is personal. You want to bring a black man down. I ain't got nothing to do. This ain't got nothing to do with LeBron James being black. This is basketball. Zach, you not black. Does that mean you can't talk about basketball? I mean, miss me with that race stuff. Miss me with, oh, this is a conspiracy by the white man to take LeBron down. I don't want to hear none of that nonsense. If it ain't taking place on the basketball court, that's all I hear about. That's all I care about and hear about. You know. Uh Man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go with the Clips. I'm going with the Clippers. So I'm going with the Clippers on that. That's the problem with YouTube today. You can't speak your mind. You got all these people that wanna use your name for clout, this and that. If you claim somebody is so evil, they this and that, and they spreading propaganda, why the fuck are you watching them for? You watching all of their fucking content from top to bottom, then to go out and just to talk about them. You know, if you feel that jumpy, you feel froggy that much, come on and jump on his live screen and let's debate about it. You know, but some people I won't even give the time and day to, because once you went past that personal level, you start calling me names. You start trying to assassinate my character. It's not about sports anymore. This is about you disrespecting the grown man that you don't even know. You don't. Some of you motherfuckers don't know me from a hole in the wall. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know where I'm from. You don't know what I'm about at all. You don't know who I played ball against. You don't know who I know. Period. You don't know nothing about my life, dog. Period. While you guys sitting in your house talking about me, living bummy, I go several places, places that you could probably only dream about because you're watching it on TV, motherfucker. You know, big cities in the U.S. Where you at? I don't see none of you niggas on the block. Y'all claim to be hood, but where y'all at? I don't see y'all in the bridge. I don't see you in Los Angeles. Where y'all at? Y'all don't play ball in Venice Beach. Y'all don't play ball. Y'all don't see dudes like the professor and all these dudes. I met all these dudes. I'm in two of the biggest cities in the U.S. Where you guys at? Where y'all at? Y'all claim y'all this and that. Where y'all niggas at? Y'all bucking, right? Yeah, but hey, they still got one more chance. That's the thing about this playing, G Money. It leaves you several chances, to get up in there. And that's crazy within itself, man. It's a damn shame. You worrying about what another black man doing, But then again, you sitting there talking about uh people trying to bring black people down, but all you do is criticize another man for his opinions on a basketball player, and all he doing is talking about the basketball player. If I say LeBron James is a bad free throw shooter, I back it up with my claims and my point. If you disagree, fine, that's on you. You ain't gonna stop me from saying it, you know. Yeah, man, New York is getting back to the way it was in the '80s. New York is getting real dangerous, back to when we had shootouts on the block. You know, some of my closest friends got bullets in their back. You know, bullets stuck in their body. I've been in situations where rise the projects where shootouts took place right there on the spot. You know, I'm lucky and fortunate to be here right now. Mm. Yeah, yeah, it's all good, G Money. I mean, G Money, I got the utmost respect for you. You know, I don't mind you disagreeing with something I say. We agreed to disagree. We grown men. You know, I just don't like the fact that a lot of these what I'm addressing is these clout chasers that come on my channel. I get constant guys giving me comments saying I'm this and I'm that. You know, you hate LeBron and you want to bring a black man down. I don't give a fuck about LeBron's personal life. I talk about him as a basketball player. If you don't like what I say about him as a basketball player, go kick rocks. You know, don't come here with your bullshit bias talk. You're biased. Well, all you do is defend LeBron James. You're biased. If you like and dislike something, there's a good chance that you're most likely going to be biased anyway. That's just the fact of the nature. Being biased is a normal human trait. If you human, you're probably biased towards something. Like if I say Queensbridge is the greatest city in the world, that's a biased statement. We all selective at what we want to be biased at anyway. So miss me with that. I don't have a personal attachment to a sports star, so therefore I'm not biased at sports. But I am biased when it comes towards my neighborhood and probably my peoples. If you say your mom is the greatest mom in the world, your wife is the best wife in the world, whatever, you're biased. It's an understandable bias, but it's still biased. If you sit there and say, rather this person right or wrong, I'm rocking with them, you know, that's bias. Trey Young is not even Trey Young didn't even hit his prime yet. He's in the early stages of his career. He's not a superstar yet. He's not even in his prime. So what he does now is just show me mode. This is just show the world that I'm coming. Next generation, I may be that dude, but right now he's not. You know, LeBron James is what I call in the third phase of his career, the fourth quarter, the closeout years. This is the years he got to put the ribbon on everything to tie it up. This will determine what his legacy is, and it don't look good that he's losing on the championship contending team. That's on your legacy. With a playing tournament that you're supposed to get in, I don't care how you slice this. This is a failure on LeBron James's legacy. And the story, you lost. You're not even going. We about to talk about going into the postseason. You're not even involved. Yeah, I'm with you on that one too. But the Brooklyn Nets is a seventh seed that is a deadly seventh seed because they're the only seventh seed right now that's a championship contender. You know, since when do we see a seventh seed a championship contender? It's been a very weird season. Since when do we see a title contender not make the playoffs? You know, so you got more than enough chance to come down here and debate if you want. That goes for anybody. I don't understand why you so scared to debate. You know, and shout out to everybody on YouTube that do their thing. Now I don't watch YouTube platforms. I don't. Only one I watch is people that do stuff outside of sports, and I'm gonna tell you their names. Tyrone Magnus. He does him and his wife. They do like entertainment videos on movies. I love their content. I rock with them. Shout out to Tyrone. You know, who else? John Campia. I watch those when I'm not doing YouTube videos and I want to watch a YouTube video. I watch people that do. Uh, Shout out to King Trash. He does PlayStation games. I watch all of that stuff. You know, video games, movies. I don't need to watch other people talk about the same content that I'm talking about because I don't care about their opinions. You know, if business takes me there, I'll pull up in Florida. I've been to Florida already, though. Your boy traveled all around the world, Z. I've been to Florida. I've been to Philly. I've been everywhere. You can catch me in a city near you. I be right there. Like Prodigy said, I was brought up the straight to have no fear. Live wire niggas stand behind me in the red. You looking for P? You could catch them anywhere in a project near you. I be right there. Cavalier Hard, straight up shook ones. You ain't a crook, son. You just a shook one. Yeah, that's right. Mob Deep from the same hood. Brought up with them dudes. And shout out to my man 40 aside. He's actually a childhood friend of mine that's from the bridge. He posted up a video. You go to his YouTube channel. He posted up content of Queens Bridge and all that other stuff. I guess his channel is dedicated to the bridge. So I got to support that. Shout out to QB. Shout out to the bridge. Shout out to 40th side. Shout out to the 41st side. Shout out to 10th Street. Shout out to 12th Street. Shout out to Vernon's Boulevard. Shout out to Ravenswood Projects. Shout out to 21st Street. Shout out to Astoria PJs. Shout out to whole Queens, man. You know how we do. Q Borough, baby. And of course, I'm going to be biased when it comes towards Queens, New York, because that's what the fuck I rep. QBC. You see the word? I got the hood tattooed on my back all day, every day. Miss me with that. You already know how we get down. Infamous Mob, Bravehearts, we the best. Like DJ Khaled said, you ain't the best, we the best. Queensbridge is the best. Sucker. Shout out to my man 50 Cent, Southside Jamaica, Queens. G Unit. You know what we rap. Shout out to the whole Queens, LL Cool J, Cool G Rap, Capone Noriega, Left Rack City, all of that. You know how we do. And we don't take a back seat to nobody, as far as I'm concerned. I was brought up in sports and hip hop, so that's what I know a lot of. And that's why I have two channels dedicated, one to hip hop, one to sports. I've seen them all. I've seen the Jordans, the what's his name, Sugar Ray Leonard's, all the greats. So I have a criteria when it comes to sports, and anybody is free and welcome to debate that. Uh, Not East Flatbush is Brooklyn. I don't really get down with Brooklyn too much. I'm a Queens cat, man. You just heard me talk about Queens. Shout out to Aquafina representing Queensbridge as well. Yeah, I don't know about that. See, Aquafina from Queens. She be rapping the bridge. I don't care if you black, white, Puerto Rican. Queensbridge is a community. And if you from the bridge, we family. Even if we hug arms, even if we have a couple of beefs here and there, y'all still my family. QB, all day, every day, even if we fight amongst each other. Oh, that's easy, Manhattan. Harlem, that's my second favorite borough. It goes in that order. Queens first, Harlem second, then third. Actually, it's not even the borough. I would give it up to Long Island because I like that peaceful and quietness that Long Island do. So if I want that peace and quiet, I come out to the island, you know. And people be all over you when they find out you go to the island. A lot of those suburb kids, they like cats from the inner city. So, you know what I'm saying? But who's winning this Clippers and Wolves game right now? Because I'm not watching it right now. I'm all live. But shout out to the Brooklyn Nets for doing their thing. Y'all hear that ball bouncing? That's the sound of little kids getting their game up, trying to be future basketball players. You know, I spread that love for basketball wherever I go. You know, but all you slurpers, all you clowns, you want to test my basketball regimen? Let's get it on. I played against Ron Artest and his brother, Rayford Austin. I met some Kenny Anderson. There's a lot of these dudes you don't even know from Queens. I met. The fuck you got from me? No, I ain't afraid of nothing. I show you my skills on the court. I show you everything. Everything is out in the open. I ain't got nothing to hide. Period. You know, you got about all these people, and you know what? I don't watch a lot of these contents, but I hear stuff from word of mouth because you got like thousands of people on YouTube that got their own platform now, and everybody talk loosely because all they do is clout chase somebody else that got a name and recognition. So they built their platform up by talking about one person all day. You know, how many guys here on YouTube talk about Ticket TV? I don't even know Ticket TV like that, but how many of you waste your time talking about that guy's opinions in basketball? You're so rubbed the wrong way by his opinions in basketball that you make probably 3 4 hour live streams talking about one man. There's people that got this guy's face in their thumbnail. You know, how do I know? Because they come on my channel with comments. But you got the nerve to call him obsessed with LeBron James. But you got him in your profile pic. You got a picture of this Ticket TV guy in your profile pic. Who's obsessed with who? Now you don't see me even talking about none of these people on YouTube. I don't have no interest in talking about none of these clowns or YouTubes. I don't know these motherfuckers from a can of paint. Ain't friends with them. Don't break bread with them. Don't know you. You ain't from the bridge. I don't give a fuck about you. All I care about is the people on my platform, whether you from the bridge or not, and the people that I deal with on a personal base. You know, Los Angeles, Queensbridge, Philippines. You know how we do. So while y'all worrying about me, where's your passport, motherfuckers? How come y'all can't travel nowhere? Why y'all? Where y'all crib at? Y'all ain't building no crib. Where your house at? Worry about your own bills. You probably behind. You probably behind in your rent bills. You don't pay that shit. Worry about that. Worry about your own situation before you worry about what I'm doing. You know. Yeah, I could box, but boxing is not my main talent. I used to box in Jamaica, Queens. They had a little gym that we used to go to box. You know, but I got hands regardless. Coming from the bridge, we got hands all the time. You know, we used to start out with slap boxing. You know, you can't do that now. Sometimes slap boxing leads to somebody getting shot or stabbed. That's the type of environment that we come from. You know, so you could be sitting in your crib, pop, 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 have bullets fly by. It's normal. Sometimes you could wake up to gunshots. You know, you late for work, pop, 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 pop. Oh, okay, it's time to go to work. That's how the bridge was, man. The bridge had one of the biggest homicide rates in New York City. A lot of people don't know that. Of course, I met Nas. Who hasn't met Nas if you in the Queensbridge? Nas is the face of Queensbridge. We all see Nas. He be there all the time. He be on the block. Nas is from the same complex. He's from the 40th side. I'm from the 40th side. Nas is from building 40th 15. I'm from building 40th '06. We got 96 buildings. If you from QB and you never seen Nas before, then you pretty much not from QB now, are you? Especially from back in the day. You don't see him too much there now, but even now, he go there and film videos. He always on the block. He always giving back to the community. You can see him post chain on a basketball court playing. He's always there. You know, sometimes he come there with no security. No, I saw Nas before he was Nas, live at the barbecue, just trying to get put on. No, I never met 50. 50's from Southside Jamaica, Queens. I got family over there, but you know, I know people that say they met 50, but me personally, I haven't met him. You know, all these dudes talk shit and clout chase, but don't want no smoke with nobody. You don't know me from a hole in the wall, my man. I don't know this dude's name. I forgot his name, man, but keep leaving messages talking about he wants smoke but never show up. How you want smoke but you never show up? And at this point, I'm gonna give you a different type of smoke because you're not even talking basketball no more. Now you're talking about personal shit. If I say I don't mess with you, I don't mess with you. I don't watch your content. I don't go to your corny ass channels. I don't have no relation to towards you and the other guys. I don't want to be friends with none of these people on YouTube. I don't give a fuck about no ticket TV. I don't give a fuck about none of these guys on YouTube. I really don't. I didn't came on YouTube to be looking for attention like a dog in heat. I don't give a fuck about nobody on YouTube if I don't fuck with them. I care about my man G Money, cause I have business with them and we talk. But if I don't know you and we don't have a relationship, I don't care to have one with you. Because if you don't give a fuck about me, I don't give a fuck about you. Queensbridge rules, nigga. Period. Period. You guys know where to be found. You talk about, oh, yo, he's scared. He don't want no smoke with me. I'm this. I'm big and bad. Well, then come here and show me how big and bad you are. Now, I click the link in for you. All you got to do is click on it. No, what up, gangster? Where you at? I don't like the playing tournament too much. I mean, I think it's kind of corny because it prevents certain teams from going in. It's giving people too much opportunities. You could be a losing team and make the playoffs. You know, I think they just did this for a money grab. The NBA just doing this for a money grab. You know, if I'm so bad, come and give me this ether. Come and give me this work because I got work for everybody else. Where's y'all ether at? I'm from the bridge, so where's your takeover at? Where's your KRS1? The bridge is over. Come give me some of that KRS1 work then. Come show me what's up there. No. These other dudes make all these fucking corny excuses. Well, go to this guy's platform. I don't give a fuck about this guy's platform. I don't even know who the fuck these guys is. You came to my channel, clout chasing, looking for attention. I'm a man. I don't need attention from you. We ain't friends. I don't know you. Who are these fucking clout chasers? I had one of my live streams interrupted with some fucking um clout chaser typing up stupid shit in the comment section. And I remember G Money was here that day, and I said, "How you block a guy from trolling? You know, that's a problem with you guys. Claim I ain't this, I ain't that, but you always on my shit. You worrying about my every move. You worrying about what I'm doing, where I'm at, who I'm talking to, who I'm not talking to. But yeah, you supposedly real, right? But you worrying about my every move. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm not worried about you. I don't even talk about you guys. I don't even know you exist until you come to my platform. Okay? I don't go looking for people that favor LeBron James and look for a conflict. I don't care if you like LeBron James or not. I don't care if you think I'm a LeBron hater or I'm not a LeBron hater. That shit don't move me. It don't give me no motivation whatsoever. I don't care. You could keep your conspiracy theories to yourself. Okay? Oh, the white man want to take down LeBron. He's brainwashing other black people to talk bad about another black man. I don't care. Miss me with all that other bullshit. Because when shit hits the fan, you be the same brother backstabbing your own people. I already seen people do that. I'm from the hood. I already seen my own people backstab people. So why the fuck would I be taking your word seriously when it pertains to fucking basketball? Miss me with that. Instead of sitting there saying, oh, I disagree with what you say, Prince, I want to challenge you to a debate. then we could talk basketball. But since you want to go out and clout chase and just worry about building up your platform, who the fuck am I? And why the fuck would I care about building your shit up for? It's not my job to make sure people go and watch your videos. I don't give a fuck about people watching your videos. And a lot of these people here on YouTube, they go from one platform to the next, you know, switching their energy. Oh, this guy's a LeBron lover, so let me worship LeBron James on his channel. But then when I come back to this guy's channel, I'm gonna say, say this and say that. Man, keep the same energy wherever you go. If they can't respect you, then you shouldn't be on a platform because they just want you to say things that benefit them. You know. Thank you, Z. I appreciate it. Because I don't go starting trouble with nobody. You never see me on none of these people platforms. You know. Only ones I know about really realistically is probably two of the most famous ones, which is Ticket TV and Casino for Life. I only know about Casino because I was on YouTube when he was on the come up. I remember when he had like only 1,000 subscribers or 500 subscribers, whatever. And he used to actually talk to me. But now he don't talk to nobody because his head got big. And he's too busy making LeBron hate videos. Won't you get at that motherfucker? Won't you go and talk to him about hating on LeBron James? Because he worried about everything LeBron James is doing, right? Do you see me making videos, with LeBron James getting punched in the face like this or a crying meme of LeBron James? No. I respect the game of basketball to not do that because that's trolling. I only talk about LeBron James on the basketball court. You must have haven't been around here in 2020. I'm making videos giving LeBron James credit for winning a championship because he fucking won. When you win, I give you fucking credit. When you lose and you fucking on the championship contender, I'm going to criticize you, you dumb fucks. You act like LeBron James is playing with fucking Mo Williams and, Delonte West and all these people on his 7-year come up. He playing with top 75 greatest basketball players of all time. I don't give a fuck if you ain't got no team chemistry. Find a way to get into the playoffs. Find a way to win games. Period. I don't hear no damn excuses. I'm more of a LeBron James fan than you so-called LeBron lovers that defend him all the time. Because at least I hold him to the flame. I hold him responsible for shit that he's supposed to be doing. He the one who sit there and said, keep that same energy. He the one who said the storm is coming, right? These are facts. We could pull up. Do you want me to pull up these tweets? I'm not lying. He said it. He said shit was gonna. He said once me, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook get on the court, we're gonna annihilate people, right? Okay, then. I know they scared, but we're gonna pull their skirt up. They scared to debate. I know they are. Cause you know what? They don't really want to debate, Z. What they want to do is just build up their platform for clout chasing. That's why they're talking about the casinos and the ticket TVs. You on their nuts because you want to be them. I don't give a fuck about those guys. I don't want to be them. I'm perfectly happy in my own skin. I don't want to be from where's Carcino from? He from Chicago. I don't give a fuck about being from Chicago. I'm from the bridge, man. I'm from New York, New York, New York. We the greatest city. I don't give a fuck about being from Chicago. No, do I even want to go to Chicago? I don't give a fuck about no old block. Okay? I don't care about none of that shit. No, I don't want what the next man got. I want what I got. That's all I care about when it comes to my personal life. I don't want to be you. We play basketball on the court. I think I'm the best. I don't care what we do. If we could have a debate with rapping, we could debate on a basketball court, we could debate in a boxing ring. I think I'm the best whenever I step foot on anything, any platform. When I go to work, I think I'm the best worker at the job. Period. I think I'm the best at what I do. I never put nobody else above me if it's a competition. See, unlike some of you guys that's miserable and you probably working at jobs that you don't like, I have a career job. My job is something I love, something I chose to do. And I think I'm the best at it. And nobody can tell me different. Now, if you come to my channel, you show me love, boom. These are the, and you know, funny, these same guys criticize me, but they come on my channel and they leave comments. Then they want attention. Why are you leaving comments after you just made, you went probably talking about me, God knows wherever the hell you talk about me at. But then you come to my channel and act like it's all good. Yo, F that dude, Prince. He ain't shit. Oh, he got a video out. Let me check it out. Yo, Prince, what's up, man? I want to debate you. You do that shit because you know that I don't watch shit that you do. That's why. But I wouldn't be surprised if these guys are going around. All right, I'm back. I had to fix something a little bit. But where's the morals and ethics of people on YouTube? When did it become cool to talk about people behind their back and not be a man to confront them face to face? Huh? When did that become cool? Or to disrespect another man just because he had different. You don't know somebody from a hole in the wall, but you feel the need to call them out and act like you know. Man, I'm gonna keep doing what I do because you ain't gonna stop me from doing what I do. You know, you guys act as if I'm worried about your opinion or I care about it. I don't. I don't care about these clowns' opinion. I don't care if you like LeBron or not. It really has no effect on me. I do this for the love of the game because I love sports. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. I don't have to, then you got all these people, oh, don't say that. You shouldn't make a video on this because, somebody gonna ether you. Man, this fucking YouTube. You think I give a crap about somebody disagreeing with me on YouTube? Are you that simple minded that you think that?
And everybody lives in this fantasy world. They think everybody talking about them. If I say I don't fuck with you, that means I don't fuck with you. I don't watch your content. I'm talking about things that happen in my life. I'm not talking about you. I don't know you. Don't know you from a hole in the wall. So why would I waste my time talking about you? That's your job, apparently. No, I'm flattered that you guys are actually talking about me because you know what they say. Sometimes hate is the biggest form of flattery. You know, there's an old saying in journalism: if nobody's talking about you, then you're doing something wrong. So I guess I must be doing something right then. I guess my basketball takes must be that real because hey, it's getting to you guys, and we just talking basketball. I go by a criteria. My basketball is all within a criteria. You know, as simple as that. That's how I judge each player within that criteria. So as simple as that. Because you guys can't figure me out because I got a lot of LeBron lovers that came to my channel in 2020 because I was giving them props because they were winning. Then all of a sudden they start losing. I start criticizing them because I didn't like what I was seeing on the basketball court. Then guess what? That's when they start to bye-bye and a different type of audience come in. But you guys are fugazi if you're doing dumb shit like that. If you just want to talk sports, then talk sports. You don't have to, oh, he don't criticize LeBron, so I don't want to watch his videos. Oh, you know, he's talking about LeBron in a good way, so I'm going to watch his videos now. Man, come on, man. That's backwards bullshit, you know. That's coming along pretty good, you know. But nevertheless, man, my channel is free to everybody. How many big time LeBron fans was on this channel that came on this channel? I let them say whatever the hell they want. It's not my job to contest everything you're going to say. You could come on this live screen right now and say LeBron James is the GOAT. Would you think I'm going to flip out and curse you out? I don't care. I don't care if you got Kareem, Jordan, LeBron, but if you ask me a question, it's my platform. I'm going to tell you my thoughts. Simple as that. I could make a video on whoever I want to make a video on. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean I have to stop making it. It's coming along good, man. But you know what? I'm going to have to probably head out again. So I'm going to leave it half-ass done again. But it's all right, you know, because I want to build 2 stories on it. Make it a 2-story house. You know, stop looking for people to be your daddy on YouTube. All you clout chasers, you keyboard warriors. You probably don't got a father in your life. So that's why you need attention from another man. And you want the stamp of approval from your favorite basketball player. But he don't even know about you or care about you. He don't care about you or care about me. I talk about the game of basketball because he happens to be a guy that plays it. It's his profession. And he's in the entertainment business of basketball or boxing or football. You never see me make personal videos. A lot of you guys make personal videos on LeBron. You never see me do that. Have I ever said anything personal about LeBron? About his family, his wife, his kids? Nope. Everything is all on the court. You just don't like it because it's all on the court. Because you want me to be sitting here saying LeBron James is the best thing since sliced bread. I guaranteed you, if I was sitting here talking about how great LeBron James is, all these people be coming on here. We already know LeBron James is great. But you got to call him out for his bullshit. If he failed and he's on a team with multiple great players, why should I give him a pass? I want to know one reason why I should give him a pass for. So if I give him a pass, can I give everybody else a pass? Everybody's situation is different. You know, stop looking at something and be like, oh, you call this guy this, why you don't call this guy that? Because everybody's situation is different. We have different life experiences, everything. You can't judge yourself on the same level as me. And I can't judge myself on the same level as you because everybody's life is different. What you've been through in life, I probably didn't been through. What I've been through in life, you probably didn't been through. So it's different. be different. Different circumstances, different situations. We got to be looked at completely different, right? So keep that same energy only applies to a certain extent. You guys keep talking about keep that same energy. You can't keep the same energy because everybody ain't the same. Everybody's situation ain't the same. You know, like you just talked about Trey Young, Luka, Zion Williamson, John Morant, Anthony Edwards. I don't judge those guys much. I just let them be because they're not in a prime yet. I judge you when you hit your prime. You become a top 10 player or you become a top 5 player. If you don't become those, then and you haven't hit your prime yet, I haven't seen your very best. So how can I judge you? You haven't seen the very best of Luka yet. You haven't seen the very best of Trey Young yet. They're just young in their prime. They're in show me what you got years. You know, they're just building up stats. Some of them are stat padding, but they're young kids. They're okay. They're allowed to do that. They're not on a championship contending team. We don't hold them to the same standard as a guy that's presumed as a top 5 player in the league and on the championship contender. That's the difference. There's differences in this stuff, man. You can't judge everybody the same. When Trey Young becomes a top 5 player in the game and he got his supporting cast, they growed up, they matured, they learned how to win. You know, a lot of young players don't come into the league thinking about winning. They come into the league thinking about getting a paycheck. Think about it. You're 18, 19 years old. You think you care about mainly winning or mainly getting that bread and putting up numbers? You want to put up numbers to prove you could play in the league because that's the only way you can stay in the league. You can stay employed. You know, so sometimes they stat pad, but they have to hit their prime. Once they hit their peak, their prime, that's when I'm focused on you. That's when you win MVPs. That's when you win titles. That's when you compete against other top players for the crown for who's the best. That's your time. And then you go into your closeout years. Not everybody's going to hit their peak and be a top 5 player. Sometimes your peak may be a top 20 player. It is what it is. Okay? You know, you guys act like, see, some of you LeBron extremists, you act like we criticize LeBron from the beginning of his career to the end. Most people didn't care about LeBron James until he became LeBron James. You didn't care about Nas until Nas became Nas. If Nas never dropped Illmatic, he never hit his prime, it was written, you wouldn't be talking about him. You talk about him because he became Nas. You talk about Jay-Z because he became Jay-Z. What if Jay-Z's career never took off? You wouldn't sit there and be talking about him because he never hit his peak. That means he never reached his potential. When Nas dropped one of the greatest albums of all time, that's when you start paying attention to him. So stop lying. The same thing goes for basketball. You didn't start paying attention to LeBron James until 2008 or 2009, because that's when he was so-called the best player in the game, right? He was, remember him and Kobe with the puppets? Then that's when I judge you. You're a top 5 player in the league? Okay. You're on the championship contending team. You're winning 60-plus games? Okay. Then you got to go out there and win. That's your time. You're out there winning MVPs. You know, your first teams. You're getting individual accolades. This is your time. This is your prime. This is what makes you going to be, this is what's going to build your legacy. You're building your legacy. Simple as that. You don't build your legacy when you year 2, year 1. You know, this is why I don't talk about Jordan when he's in his upcoming years. I want to know, Jordan, when you hit your prime. What did you do when you hit your prime? When you was at your absolute best? Rather you failed or rather you succeed, what have you done in those big moments? That's what I look at. That's why I always say prime for prime, peak for peak. There's a reason why I say these things. I mean, that's, you know, it's all subjective, Z. Even if you say he was the GOAT, I wouldn't mind. That's your opinion. I'm not going to kick you off the live stream if you think LeBron James is the GOAT. and I don't have to answer every question about LeBron James. It's not my job to. Well, what's up, Shy Down?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm kind of done talking about LeBron James. It's the playoffs.
Hold
He's
on.
out of it.
Hold up for a sec. I got to get this thing going. Huh.
Talk now. Let me see if I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it's the playoffs. There's no reason to talk about unless the Lakers hire a new coach. Hello?
Hold on for a minute, Shy Down.
Sure,
I had to fix the audio on there.
sure.
Hold on, I have to fix the audio.
All right, I can hear you better now. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that unless Lakers hire a new coach, we should not be talking about them. Not only us, like the media and stuff. Like they're not even
Exactly.
in the playoffs, so why talk about
Exactly.
them?
'Cause everything. Exactly, and everything else in between is just gossip. That's why I didn't. Why you think I'm not even talking about LeBron? I didn't make no videos on LeBron. I was talking about Kevin Durant recently because he's going to the playoffs and
Yeah,
he got the spotlight on him now. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear about LeBron until he does next season start. And if you're gonna win, then you're gonna win. Then we judge you accordingly that way. If you come back with another big three and you failed that way, I'm gonna have to criticize you again. You don't get a free pass. You can't play with top players and lose. It's called underachieving.
yeah, absolutely. But the one thing I'm worried about the Nets is they're not good at closing out games. They had a 20-point lead and they almost cut down to 5 points. So I'm kind of worried about that with this team.
Yeah, I know. But is this the team that you picked? You think they could get past Boston?
I think they could be Boston, but I'm worried about like the Bucks. I don't know if they could beat the Milwaukee Bucks.
That's a good challenge, man. That's a good challenge for everybody, man. I think they're team wise. I think they're even Steven. You know, and it's just
Because
gonna come down to who executes best.
they have
Right?
two superstars, but their bench is not good enough for me.
Yeah, they do got some
They don't
suspect
have. I
elements,
think their
but hey,
problem is they don't have that. They
they
can't
got
just
to
rely
figure
on
out a way
two
to,
guys
to
playing iso ball.
stop them. Yeah,
Go ahead, you were breaking up.
and that's up to them to figure out. They got to figure out. Hello,
Yeah, go ahead.
can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you were just
that's up to
lagging a
them. They got
little.
to figure out a way to win. Oh, okay. They got to figure out a way to win, man. That's all up on them. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but I'm like,
but
you see some of these games where they have big leads, like 20-point leads, and then it's cut down to 5 points. That should not be happening. If you're up by 20, lead by 20, like blow them out and finish it.
yeah, I mean,
Because you saw
that's a
Cleveland, they
lot of
almost came
teams
back
these
at the
days,
end.
man. Oh yeah. Speaking of Cleveland, you think they make the playoffs?
It depends. If
They
they
got
play
one
the
more
Hawks,
chance,
I
right?
think the Hawks will beat them.
Oh, okay.
I think people are
Had to take two
underestimating the
out.
Hawks. I think the Hawks are a dangerous team
Mm. And
because the
are they
Nets did a
going to be
good
for
job by
sure? It's
winning.
going to
Because
be.
if they faced them, there was a high possibility they could have lost to the Hawks.
Oh, hell yeah, it's going to be entertaining though, man. I think these playoffs are going to be fun to watch. I know a lot of people aren't going to talk about them too much because there's no gossip, there's no drama to circle around it. You know,
Wait, who do you
but
have?
yeah,
What
you
are the
do.
two
All these
teams you
people
have
like the
meeting, and
drama.
who do you
They
have
want
winning it all?
stories. I got the Bucks winning it all, and I got them going to the finals either against Suns, the Warriors. I'm gonna predict the Suns. I think it's gonna be a rematch. Suns.
Yeah, I think it's. I'm probably gonna go with the Suns too. I don't think the Warriors are going to
Mm,
the finals. I think they're a good team, but I don't think they have the weapons to get there. And I think the Suns have a
hell yeah.
better defense too. They have better defense, and I like their bench better. But I think it's gonna be a tough series. I think it's gonna go 7 games.
Hell yeah, man. You know,
How
it's
far
gonna
do you
be
have
fun.
the Miami Heat going?
Oh, Miami Heat. They're the first seed, right?
Yeah.
Ain't the Miami Heat the first seed? Yeah. So
Yeah.
whew, oh man, I think funny. I think they go as far as probably the second round. You know,
So if they play
but
Philly or if they play against Philly, who do you pick to win that game or series against Philly and
well,
the Miami Heat?
that's 50. That's 50-50. Philly got more than enough weapons to beat them though. There should be no excuses for them not to win, and there should be no
Well,
excuses
some
for
people don't even
Miami
have
not to win.
Philly beating the
So I
Raptors.
think 50-50. Mm, damn.
Some
Yeah,
people think they
it
could
should
lose
be.
to the Raptors.
Mm. What do you think? Are you sold on Philly or no?
I think they could get past the Raptors. It's gonna be tough because they don't have Thibault because he can't play in Canada because he's not vaccinated. But I think they could probably go to the Eastern Conference Finals. But I don't think they could beat Milwaukee or the Nets.
Mm, damn. But it should be interesting, man. I got it. Well, how you see the West? Well, who's leading right now with this Clippers and Memphis game?
Last time I checked, the Timberwolves are up. It's a close game. Yeah, it's
Mm.
only 2 point game. Right before halftime.
Yeah, so if the Clippers win this game, they get into the playoffs. Am
Yeah,
I
they play
correct?
Memphis if they win tonight.
Mm.
And I
If
think,
they
to be
play
honest,
Memphis,
with
that's
Paul
a good.
George, I think they could beat the Memphis Grizzlies.
Ooh, I don't know, man. It is the playoffs. You know how that is. So Paul George is a very streaky playoff performer.
And then we
And,
seen Reggie Jackson too last year, how he was hot.
Paul George is the type of dude once you pressure uh, uh, difficult. But yeah, you know how Paul George is once they come playoff time. Yeah,
Yeah, hello?
he's hit on his. It's anything with Paul George. You don't
Yeah,
know what he's capable of. You know.
yeah, but I think they could beat because Memphis doesn't have experience, and we know how Ty Lue is with his
So
adjustments and how he makes
yeah,
adjustments.
bro. I don't know. I'm having a little technical difficulties with this program. So I'm probably gonna head out right now, man, because I don't see I see there's a problem going on here.
Sure, no problem.
So I'll probably be back tomorrow to
Sure,
talk about some more stuff. But if you
sure,
guys
no
are,
problem.
yeah, what is this? It's just like acting up. You know, yo, Shy Town, can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you. I could hear you. It's just the video was shaky.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, I could hear you. It's just that your video is shaky. The video.
Yeah, bro. I'm probably gonna have to head out. Like your voice is lagging. It could be
Oh, okay,
probably a connection on my end because I'm in this
okay,
house that they doing the repairs on, so it's probably blocking the
okay,
Wi-Fi. So if
okay,
you
no
guys
problem.
can hear me, I know it's still on. I'm about to head out. You know,
Sure, no problem.
let me just see if Mike's working. Yo, Mike, what up? Smoke
Yo,
facts.
what up, bae? Hello?
Yeah, see, I can't I can't barely hear anybody, man. My shit is lagging.
Why you can't hear nobody?
Yo,
Yeah,
You can hear me now?
yo.
Yo.
Let me try to go to a different spot to see if it works. Now you see me leaving a little bit. I'm actually walking around with my live. Boom! Look at that
We
right
can
there.
hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. This is your
See
video.
cows and all that stuff.
You dad. What's the weather out there?
But I'm gonna go over here and see if I can get a good signal. Yup. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
now you're
still acting
perfect.
up. Is basically still acting up. But I'm about to head out because this live stream something's wrong.
Okay.
Who facts? Who facts? Stay in the building talking about you. Probably. Here's a problem, man. We've been having a rainstorm for the last few days, and Wi-Fi's been acting up. Wi-Fi's been down, so you know it is what it is. It's called rainy season over here, so a lot of the connections are going down. So it is what it is. Until that gets fixed, I think my live stream won't be popping that much, But tomorrow I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna get a different Wi-Fi connection, and then we're gonna keep it popping from there.
Yo, when are you coming back?
See, a lot of people are trying to come into the live stream now. I can't even barely hear what you guys are gonna say because something's wrong with my Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna had to head out. Zane, you could join me on the next one.
Oh, hello.
Facts,
Okay.
everybody, y'all could join me on the next one. Something's definitely wrong.
Powering on. Welcome to All Tech.
All right, then I'll
I'm
hit you
still
up later.
trying to
Then,
fix the
Prince.
situation, but
Okay.
it's not working.
I'll try to hit you up later, then, Prince.
Damn, why is it lagging?
Yo,
Yeah, we could hear you fine.
yeah, I can't hear none of you guys. Your voice sounds like how you play a music,
Oh
a song, and it go. That's how everybody's voice is sounding. So I guess I'm gonna have to come back to this one. We probably come back live tomorrow. So salute to everybody.
no. Okay.
Salute to Hoop Facts. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna fix this Wi-Fi situation, and that'll be that. Maybe I do it today if I come back on later. But salute to you guys. Peace.
Okay.